In the last episode, we officially started our journey to become the world's best manager, but it wasn't that easy. I had to find a club to manage, and I called big clubs, but they ignored me, so I was at the verge of quitting and going back to watching Love Island when Preston North End came calling, and I had to answer because I didn't have any other choice, so we signed for them. And yeah, I quickly wanted to make signings, but yeah, we didn't have any money. So a brand reached out to me, and one of you guys actually made a good guess in saying New Balance. But no, that brand was Umbro. They offered me 10 million add to my bank account, but there was a clause, had to finish top 10. Or I had to sell our 3 best players, and those were Ben Whiteman, Alfie Devine, and Daniel Iverson. So I quickly accepted it, and I knew we wouldn't finish below top 10. Because you guys gave me great signing suggestions, and I will be picking few because 1, they fit our budget, and 2, they suit my playing style. But before we get into signings, we first have to congratulate Callum Lang on being Player of the Episode from episode 1. So, yeah boys, we had 10 million to work with, and I quickly didn't waste time in hunting down talents like Rio Ngumoha and Thiago Pitak. But before we signed them, we first headed over to Oxford to face Oxford United, where we snatched all 3 points. And yeah, we moved up to 8th position in the league. And at this point, I didn't think we couldn't achieve top 10. So Rio Ngumoha has officially become a Preston North End player, and for just 2.8 million. Then I proceeded to sign Pitar for 900,000. I tried signing Carl, but he was way out of our budget, so I had to pass on him. We faced top of the table Coventry, and here's how it went. Firstly, Coventry started with giving 1 goal, and I messed up recording here, but we lost 1-0, and that wasn't that bad, considering it was top of table Coventry. A few games went by, and from 8th we're down to 11th. I was getting nervous, but I kept my composure. Then, fast forward, Rio Ngumoha got injured, and I was not worried because we had another great left winger that I didn't really notice, and his name was Lewis Dobbin. I know we had a good left winger, so why buy Rio? But I wasn't a boring manager relying on just one player. I wanted competition, so I signed Rio to see who can rack up more stats by the end of the season. We had Watford next, and here's how it went. Watford started off giving us not 1, nor 2, nor 3, nor 4, nor 5. They gave us 6 whole goals in the first half. I knew I was getting tactical outclassed, and my formation and playing style were no more working, so I had to switch it up. Daniel Jebbison stepped up and gave us a goal back, and I started to feel the comeback, because Daniel Jebbison didn't stop there. He scored another beautiful goal, but it wasn't enough. We lost 7-2. We were down to 12th place, and I was starting to feel the heat, but I kept calm. I changed the system to a 5 at the back, hoping our huge bench of defenders could help us start winning games. I played a match with it, and yeah, we got a draw. It wasn't a loss, neither was it a win. And yeah, Osmagic was in contention for the Championship Golden Boot, with 10 goals to his name. And to be honest, I haven't really noticed him, like I've done with the others. After the draw, we sat at 12th, 4 points behind our goal of top 10. Fast forward a few weeks, we were down at 20th. And at this point, yeah, I just had to pray we wouldn't get relegated because I was reaching my breaking point. I switched over to a 3-4-3 formation with 3 defenders, but many good options going forward. I tested the formation out against Birmingham City, and yeah, going forward, we were excellent with 2 goals from Daniel Jebbison and our new signing, Rio Ngumoha. But it was clear our defence was the problem because we fumbled a 2-goal lead and ended up drawing the match. Well, at least we were out of the relegation zone kind of. Our next match was against Millwall in the Championship. And yeah, it was almost the same as last game, but this time we made a comeback and still lost. We went back down to 20th, and I knew we had to turn things around. So yeah, boys and girls, maybe that are watching, that is the wrap of episode 2. Umbro gave us 10 million to improve the squad, and we didn't do too much signing, only Rio and Pitak. Questions are being asked, like, will we sell our best players? Will we get relegated? All those questions will be answered next episode. So if you enjoyed watching the episode, don't forget to comment your thoughts or some suggestions. I always read your comments. Bye guys.